Okay, so today we're going to make a citrus cleaner. So I've got a glass jar, I've got a whole bunch of citrus that I've collected, and we need some pure white vinegar. Okay, it's a very easy thing to do, but we can show you how. So in the bag of citrus that I've collected, I'm going to put as much in this jar as I can fit. I've got some grapefruit peels, lychee peels, orange peels. I think there's some lemon peels in here, but any citrus will work quite well. Stick it down. I use a chopstick. And you don't have to jam pack it, but I just really want to get the most citrus in here to get the most citrus infusion. I make this about once a year, and it lasts me quite a while. I use citrus cleaner to not clean my house, but to clean the oven and the stove and things like that. Okay, then I'm just going to put about a cup of vinegar in, or a cup or two. Let's see how much I can fit in here. But the rule of thumb is if you put 1 cup of vinegar when this is infused, we're going to put 1 cup of water. If you put 2 cups of vinegar when this is infused, you will use 2 cups of water. But make sure you've got as much citrus in here as possible. I think I'm going to do another cup, and I'm going to make a nice big batch, and I'm going to squash a few extra grapefruit skins in there. And I've actually got a lemon that I'm going to add just for good measure. There you go, that's perfect. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop that lemon in there because I just want a bit of extra lemon flavor. I don't know if you can see what I did there. Just poured a little bit of vinegar out so I can squash some in and just pour it back. Okay, seal it up, and I'm going to place this here on my counter because it just looks good. I'm going to store it there. Don't mind the millies. I'm going to store it there for about 4 to 6 weeks, and I'll be back to show you the next process. Okay, so it's been 8 weeks. I know I said 4 to 6 weeks, but the longer the better. It is nicely fermented and the vinegar in here is very well citrus infused, or citrus infused nicely. Okay, so what I'm going to do today is just show you how to create your household citrus cleaner. Once you've got the good stuff, okay, you will be straining it. The only reason why we need to strain it is that there's very, very tiny little citrus, small debris, very, very small, and you don't want that to block your atomizer spray. Okay, these parts in here you don't want it to block so that it can come out nicely here. So the only reason why we're straining it is to make sure that none of that comes out. And it's a very simple process that you just decant the vinegar and peels. Wow, it smells so much better than plain vinegar. You know, cleaning with vinegar is so nice, so effective. But sometimes that vinegar smell just gets a little bit much. And this smells so good. It smells clean and fresh and happy. Alright, so I'm just trying to get all the citrus peels in here so that they can drip nicely. I'm going to show you very quickly what we're going to do. And mainly because I'd like to clean my jar. So I'm just sieving it straight through. All of the contents is already in there. It's quite nice. So all I do is I sort of wring this out, just to get the last of that very citrusy part. This has been a good 8 weeks. Okay, so we've let some time pass and we've just squeezed out the very last of the citrus flavor over there, and that is good enough for me. Okay, I'm going to just set that aside. I'm going to show you how nice this looks. It really smells so good. It smells so citrusy. Okay, and then all we're going to do is decant it into my citrus cleaner bottle. It's that easy. Alright, so I have originally put 2 cups of vinegar in the fermenting. Now I'm going to put about a cup of water. My bottle is not going to take 2 cups of water, so I'm going to have a slightly stronger mix. But generally, if you do 1 cup of vinegar, you can do 1 cup of water. I've done 2 cups of vinegar. Whoops, I'm overflowing. And I'm doing 1 cup of water. Okay, so mine is going to be a little bit more vinegary, which is quite nice because this is such a strong, super citrusy flavor. Okay, and there you go. I have a refill of my citrus vinegar. See, my atomizer spray works quite nicely, and I have a natural household cleaner.